Story 1I. F29, and my fiancé, M34, have been together for 6 years and we are planning to get married next year. I don't have any siblings, but I do have many cousins, more than you could count on the fingers of both hands, and none of them want to get married or have plans in the near future. Obviously many are still kids, but the older ones either just have children and aren't interested in tying the knot or aren't in a stable relationship. That's fine. But since my fiancé and I are the only ones planning to get married, my whole family is so excited, and every time they ask us about the wedding, the dress, the cake, the invitations, etc. They are happy for us, and also because our wedding will be the first wedding in, 15 years? And I really enjoy talking about it because I'm so excited about marrying the man I love. We decided that we would get married in August 2026, specifically on the 22nd because it is our anniversary date and it will be on a Saturday. It was perfect. Until today, when my aunt texted me saying, "Hey, M38, my cousin, surprised me with some good news. He's getting married to F37, and they already have a date. It will be in August 2026. I wanted to tell you because the dates might be too close together, so you could get married a month before or a month after." The date they chose was August 23rd. I'm upset and my fiancé is upset too. This all felt surreal, especially considering that the last time I talked to him I told him when we planned to have the wedding and he told me he had no plans to get married anytime soon, but 2 months later they already have a date and it's the day after our wedding. Unlike them, we don't have a huge budget and the venues we had chosen to celebrate the wedding couldn't be booked until a year in advance. That is, if we wanted to get married in August 2026, we could only make the reservation from August 2025 onwards. We decided that it would be best to move the date months in advance so we can make reservations right away and not have any more unpleasant surprises, although I don't think it really matters whether we get married before or after my cousin, but I wonder if the joint decision to get married earlier is an attempt to be petty, to win something. Show him that it doesn't matter if he kept the day I wanted, that he didn't take away my moment, that I wasn't left behind. I have so many mixed feelings that I don't know what to think or do right now, and I don't even want to talk to him about this because if he's already booked there's nothing I can do and I'll only get angrier. AITA for wanting to reschedule my wedding before my cousin's wedding. Story 2I. 27F, have twin girls who are 21 months old. My girls have always had completely different personalities. I'll call them Annie and Lily to not confuse. My girl Lily is the most sweet, affectionate girl. She loves to have tea parties and cuddles. Annie has always been slightly different. At their 18-month assessment, it was brought up that Annie may be autistic. She doesn't say more than 5 words total, doesn't do eye contact, doesn't like affection, so I was asked if I wanted her to be assessed for autism and I agreed. That is just some background. My girls and I attend a baby and toddler class once a week which both of my girls enjoy. Lily loves to stay by my side. Annie loves to run up and down the hall. She is not in anyone's way or danger to anyone. She just likes to run and spin. And she loves everything sensory. She kind of keeps to herself at the class and just goes about herself and she's happy. There are some toddlers the girls' age, who are always dressed immaculately, never misbehave in class ECT. Their moms are glorified mean girls. Very judgy ECT, and I'm not the only one who thinks it, and the looks they give my girls, especially Annie, are getting to me. The girls' dad and their uncle have attended with me and both of them see it. The WIBTA is, should I say something to the organizers? I pay to attend this group, both girls are $10 a session. I've been taking them less and less to this group and I still have to pay for it anyways. With my Annie is very clearly autistic, should I tell them this? I don't understand why I feel the need to justify myself. But they act like mean girls and they are cliquey in a baby group. Edit to add to. This is not just because they looked at her, it's the eye rolling and whispering between the parents. I didn't explain it very well. I also do not take the girls to the class on my own. Their dad or uncle will come with us and they will keep an eye on Annie when she's not fully participating, making sure she isn't getting in anyone's way. Annie loves the class, she loves the class leader and does engage with her but not the other children. She dances along to the songs, plays with the bubbles and does the goodbye song. She often enjoys just running in the back of the room. She doesn't disrupt anyone, just runs up and down humming. Lily plays with the other kids. I am also autistic. Diagnosed young with very similar symptoms to my daughter, hence why I'm so sure. Update, I have spoken to the class leader after posting and she has confirmed and reassured me that Annie can continue to run and enjoy the class her way. We are looking at changing to a different day, but we are going to give it another week and see how we go. Thank you everyone. Story 3. So 2 nights ago, I, 26F, was cleaning up from my dinner when my dad asked if I was working this weekend, to figure out what order our cars should be in the driveway. I have 2 jobs, one of which is weekdays only and the other which occasionally requires me to be up very early and work all day on a Sunday. I said no, I was off this weekend but would be working next Sunday. He responded by saying we're going to your grandma's for dinner on Sunday, and right after that I corrected my last statement and said I was actually off next Sunday, but would be working the following Sunday, so I could make it to dinner. We went on with our weekend. Today rolls around and right as I am about to leave the house to walk my dog around 3 p.m, my mom comes in and says Grandma said we can bring the dogs if we want. I asked what she was talking about, and she repeated we can bring the dogs with to dinner tonight, we're leaving at 4:30. I responded by saying that the other night my dad had said the dinner was next Sunday and I didn't think I would be ready in time. My dog needed a walk, I needed an almost everything shower, I have curly hair and Sunday is my hair wash day, and I needed to do laundry so I would have clean clothes to wear after showering. The last two are what I would normally get done on a Sunday evening to prep for the week ahead. I was a bit mad after this and left to walk my dog. I don't really understand how no one had thought to tell me this until an hour and a half before. Granted, I guess my dad tried 2 days earlier, but due to the context of our conversation it really did seem like he meant that it was next week. Both my parents and my two younger siblings clearly knew the correct date and what time we were supposed to leave. I even checked my mom's calendar, she writes down literally everything on it, and this dinner was not on there either, so I don't know how else I was expected to know. Now my whole family has been making comments about me and giving me dirty looks. My mom is talking about how much my grandma is going to miss me because I'm skipping dinner, presumably trying to make me feel guilty. My siblings are saying of course she's skipping dinner or accusing me of lying about not knowing the time and date of the dinner. I'm not sure how I'm the one in the wrong here, I can't know what I don't know. Or maybe I am but I just can't see it, I don't know. So, am I the asshole? Yes, I know I'm 26 and realistically should not still be living at home. I have 2 jobs that I love and have a decent pay rate, but I also have an $800 per month student loan payment. That chunk out of my monthly pay means I could maybe afford rent on an apartment, but not utilities, food, gas, dog food, or vet bills or anything else that would come up. So while I'd love to be out on my own, I just can't afford it right now, so I'm stuck here. Please don't just tell me to move out, that solves nothing. Story 4, long story short, I don't have a significant relationship with my in-laws. There have been many instances of ill will in the past, but lately it's improved. I recently attended a family event with them and my meal was being very complimentary. Overall I feel that it was more so no one asked why I was missing, than any genuine desire for my presence. My BIL is graduating soon and my wife wants me to attend. She mentioned offhand to him that I was booking our hotel as it's 8+ hours away and he said he couldn't get a ticket for me because it was limited. I know it's not tough to get extra tickets from friends, but I can understand him not wanting to put in the effort for someone he isn't close to. My wife wants me to come along and just hang out at the hotel until the event is over. I told her I don't want to go somewhere I'm not included and she's now upset.